thanking all gurus and gods. Open your eyes. Now we will listen to the summary of chapter 11. Chapter 10, Arjuna wanted to know an interesting thing. What things in the universe should get me your memories? Wherever I can see your greatness on earth. And in short, Krishna explained, see me there on the mountain, see me there in the Ganges river, see me in the sea, and so on and so forth. And after that is over, Arjuna has a special desire to have the vision of that cosmic consciousness. Instead of thinking that this one is God's, this one is God's, he wants to see God in everything, or everything in that cosmic consciousness. So this is one of the greatest chapters that we have got, wherein Krishna gives a vision of Vishwarupa to Arjuna. You may have a question, is it possible? Can we believe in this modern time? The answer is yes, it is possible. You can believe it in the modern time also. A touch of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa could give the vision of Kali to Vivekananda. And many seers have enlightened their disciple by their touch and advice. So it is a possible thing. Arjuna himself asks a beautiful question. Krishna, with your blessings and your great spiritual advice, I have been enlightened. My confusion has gone by your beautiful words. I am awakened, he agrees. Mohayam vigato maya. My moha has gone, confusions have gone. And we also know that the belief in Arjuna about Krishna has becoming totally doubtless. So he believes Krishna in full. You are, as you said, Krishna. I have seen how you do the creation and the dissolution of the creation and so on. Everything I have heard, I have also heard your Mahatma. And I don't have any doubt about them. I believe every word of what you say as it is. But I have a desire, he says. Drashtumicchami te rupam Aishwaryam Purushottama. Krishna, I want to have a vision of yours. I have a desire, great desire to have a vision of yours. Drashtumicchami te rupam Aishwaryam Purushottama. Arjuna doesn't end there. He continues wonderfully. If you think I have got the ability to have that vision, manyase yadi tachakyam maya drishtimiti prabho. If you believe that I have got the ability to see that vision of yours, Yogeshwara, why don't you show me that? And we have been observing the beautiful conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. Whenever Arjuna asked a question, straight Krishna answers. So at this request of Arjuna, Krishna opens himself up his Vishwarupa form and says, look at my Vishwarupa form. Hundreds and thousands, all colors and all thousands of forms, varieties of and brightness and whatnot. Look and watch it. He opens his Vishwarupa and asks Arjuna to watch. He also says what is to be watched. You can watch Adityas, Rudras, Ashwin, Marudganas, and so on. These are all the Vedic figures. We look at them with very reverence, great human beings. Also, you can look whatever you want to look at. Now you can see the entire universe on my body. Sacharacharam, living and the non-living, you can see in my body. You can see whatever you want to see, which I have not told you about. Yachanya drashtumichasi. Whatever else you want to see, you can see that also. So Krishna opens his Vishwarupa form to Arjuna and asks him to see whatever he would like to see in that form. Saying this, Krishna looks at Arjuna. He was blinking, unable to see. Just blinking he saw. Then he said, if you are not able to see my Vishwarupa with your eyes, I will give you a Divya Chakshus. We all know we cannot see the smallest things. We need a microscope. We need a telescope if you want to look at the faraway sky, bodies in the sky. And we want to enlarge our vision to whatever we want to see. This vision also needs a special blessings. So Krishna blesses Arjuna with Divya Chakshush, great eyes. That's called Upanayana. And he gets that glass required. And then now Arjuna is able to see the Vishwarupa form in front of him. When this is done, Sanjaya comes in. Sanjaya reports to Dhritarashtra. Having said this, Yogeshwara Hari, Krishna is Yogeshwara, we all know. He showed his Vishwarupa form. And what he saw was wonderful. This is what Sanjaya is reporting to Dhritarashtra. He saw many faces of mouth and many wonderful forms, having different ornaments on his body. Not only that, he had many weapons. These gods had many weapons in their hands. We also know every god has his own weapon in our God's concept. Say, for example, Vishnu has chakra, Shiva has Trishula, Ganesha has Pasha, and so on and so forth. Even Durga has all weapons. Whatever gods we have, we think we have got weapons. So all gods with their weapons appear. And also not only that, they were wearing most wonderful garlands with fragrance unimaginable. And Arjuna observed, in all directions he could see this form, not as a small human being in front of us. In all 10 directions he looked and he had this form to observe. Sanjaya explains what this form, how bright was this form in its own way. In case 1,000 suns rise in the sky at once, the light that would come out of that may be insufficient to explain the brightness of this cosmic consciousness. That big was the light Arjuna could see, Sanjaya says to Dhritarashtra. And then he saw the entire universe on the body of Krishna. Whatever is there on earth was there on the body of Krishna. And Arjuna was wonderstruck at the greatness of this vision. Just folded his hands, bowed his head, and began to explain. So Arjuna has his own way of explaining what he was seeing in front. He says to Krishna, I have been seeing on your body all kinds of celestial beings. I can see Brahma, I can see Shiva, I can see all rishis, and also the celestial serpents, snakes and others. Not only that, I can see Aneka Bahu Udara Vaktara Netram. Millions of hands I can see, whichever direction I see. And also eyes in all directions, all 10 directions which he saw. The form has neither a beginning nor a middle nor the end. That is what I have been saying, Vishweshwara, he says. He also sees the weapons in the hands of these gods. They were all wearing the crowns and had mace, chakra, and other weapons. Brightness, limited it was. Unable to see that I have been seeing even after you were giving me that Divya Chakshush. That big is the light. That big is the color of the Vishwarupa. Continuing, Arjuna says, you are imperishable cosmic consciousness. You are the only person to be known. All world has begun from you and it will get back to you. You are the protector of Dharma. You are Sanatana, that is, you were there, you are there, you will be there, you are eternal. There is no beginning, no end, and no middle in the form that I have been watching. He says, as if you are having sun and moon as two eyes. Two eyes, sun and moon. Sun is one eye and the moon is the other one. With your own light, you are heating up the entire universe. That is what I have been seeing. All three worlds, earth and heaven, and all quarters are pervaded by you. Everything that I see is covered with you. O Lord, this great forum, looking at the great forum, I observe entire three lokas is worried about this forum. Lokatrayam pravvetitam mahatman, he says. Three worlds is trembling because after having seen your form. And then, mihitvam surasanga vishanti. Host of gods and people are entering to you also. He says, some who are frightened pray with hands folded, and then some siddhas are also praying to get back to your normal form with all their greatest prayers. He sees Rudras, Adityas, Vasus, Sadhyas, and Vishwadevas, and Marudganas, Ushma Pasha, and so on. All Vedic great creatures were seen, and Arjuna is also reporting that he is also seeing. And then continuing, he says, you are this cosmic forum, having eyes and face and everywhere in all direction, and all entire world is trembling with fear, and they are afraid. And he slowly confesses he is also afraid of that form. Tataham, he says slowly, I am also unable to see the form even after you are giving me that Divya Chakshus, he confesses. And how long does it stretch? Navaspusham Deeptam Aneka Varnam. You touch the sky, in all direction there is light. I have lost all peace of my mind. Prabhatita Antaratma. I'm very much disturbed having seen this form. I know what to do. Vishnu, he says, he confesses. Not only gods and devas and other creatures Arjuna sees in Vishwarupa, he also sees the future of what is going to happen in the Mahabharata war, which he is a part. He sees the cosmic consciousness eating all the people in this war, enjoying with his teeth. Damshra Kharananchite Mukani. He had teeth like the lion, say, for example, and he was eating people. They were crushed when they were taking in these Adharma people. And he also saw some of his own men were also being swallowed by these consequences. I am peaceless, absolutely peaceless, he says. And he requests him to get back to his peaceful form. He sees all Dhritarashtra children and many of the kings who have come on their side. Bhishma, Drona, Sutaputra, and so on. And also many of his own people. They are entering into your mound, being crushed, you have been eating them. This is the horrible sight that I have been seeing, he says. He tries to explain with a good example. All rivers, wherever they start, whichever mountain they start, they all rush towards the sea to dissolve into the sea. In the same manner, all these kings are entering your mouth as if that is the end of their journey. This is the destruction of the entire other adharmic forces. With another example, he tries to explain this divine vision. Supposing by the evening there is a big fire in a farmland where there are good lot of crops sprouting, rather yield almost come to the level of cutting. If you make a light, the bees will come and fall into the fire without knowing that they will get burnt. Same thing is happening here. Yatha pradiptam jalanam patanga. As the patangas come and get burnt, the people have been rushing into you for their death. In a hurry, as to I should go first, and so on. They are going with great speed and getting merged into you. That is what I have been. And you have been enjoying eating them. And Vishnu, he appeals with your mouth. You are licking and tasting them and eating them. And you are also, with your light, with your brilliance, entire world is in flames as if it looks. Arjuna, with folded hands, tells Krishna, who are you ultimately? I didn't know that you are this. I salute you. I want to know what you are. I do not know what your ways of acting is. So he sincerely requests Krishna to explain what this vision is about, why he has been looking all these things. When a request is made, we already know that Krishna answers immediately. So Krishna comes into the picture. I am time. I am here to destroy this world. Even if you do not fight Arjuna, they are not going to live. Their time of going is already up. Those Yodhas will not live at all, even if you do not fight. Therefore, he says, get up, Arjuna. Victory is yours. You will win the enemies and enjoy the great kingdom of yours. He assures Arjuna, I have killed all of them. Before your arrow only makes a show of killing them. You are only an instrument. Nimitta matram bhavasavyasa. That's a great expression. We are all instruments in his hands. We are to do what he wants, me to do what he wants you to do, and so on. So he says you are only a nimitta. Continuing, Krishna promises Arjuna. Dronancha Bhishmancha Jayadratancha. I have killed Drona, Bhishma, Jayadrata, Karna, and others. Maya hatastam deva. They have already been killed by me. And you are going to be victorious in war. Get to fight. Then Sanjaya comes again. After listening these words of Krishna, further humiliated, Arjuna with folded hands and also having fear, trembling voice, makes a wonderful prayer to Krishna who is in front of him. So Arjuna comes to picture. Arjuna Vacha. Arjuna says, it is really good. Rishis and others have been doing prayers, and listening to your prayer, entire world is delighted. But the evil spirit, Rakshansi Bhitani Dishodravanti. The Rakshasas, the evil spirits, have been running away in all directions. And all Siddhas and Sadhyas have been praying for you. How can they behave in a different manner? You are the eldest in this creation. You are the Guru of every Guru. You are Jagan Nivasa. You are everywhere in this universe. You are Akshara. You are beyond Sat and Asat and everything. You are Adi Deva, Purusha Puranaha. You have been there eternally, and from the universe has begun, it will again get back to you only. And you are that great spirit. You are Vishwamanantarupa. You are Anantarupa, he says. Continuing, Vair Yamognir Varunasya Shankaha. The blowing in wind is nothing but you. Fire is you. And water is yourself. Moon is also yourself. You are the Prajapati, Prapitamaha, even the father of this Prajapati, Brahma. So, I salute you. Namo namastestu sahasrakruta. I salute you thousands of times. Get peaceful again. I salute you from the front. I also salute you from the back. I salute you in all directions. And you are the only all-powerful being on earth. You are everything yourself. And you are everything yourself, I salute you. When he said, he remembers his behavior that he had in the past with Krishna. So that he wants to say, Saketi matva prasabam meduktam. Thinking as you are my friend and brother-in-law, I had suddenly mentioned so many things. Called you with names. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Saketi. I called you Krishna, Yadava, Saka, and so on. I did not know that you are this great. It happened because of an error in my behavior, he says. I have talked to you in this manner. Jokingly, I have said, I have disrespected you while walking, while sitting together, while eating together, in many other occasions, while sleeping together, in many occasions. Would you please pardon me all my mistakes that I did in my life before I knew what your capacity is, he requests. And continues, you are the father of this entire universe. You are the only to be worshipped. Guru Gariyan. You are the highest Guru. That's why we call Krishna Jagat Guru. There is no other better forms, better gods than you are. You are the maintainer of the entire three universe. Lokatraye Lokatraye Pratyatima Prabhava. You have your Prabhava in all three forms. And therefore, I fall at your feet, request you humbly, would you please excuse me? As a father would excuse his son for some minor mistakes, as a friend would excuse his friend for something that happened accidentally without knowing, or the husband and wife, the beloved and the loved, they excuse each other to have a beautiful life thereof. Would you please excuse me also for all my mistakes? I have seen a farm which I would never have imagined. I am so much delighted to having seen your farm. Also, I am afraid of it. Would you please show me your Deva farm, Krishna? He asks. The Deva farm which he wants to know is Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam. He wants to see him in the form of Vishnu with Shanka Chakra Gada Hasta. Tene your Rupena Chaturbhujena. Your four-shoulder form I want to see. Now you have thousands and thousands of hands. Will you please show me that form? We know the result. When Arjuna makes a request, Krishna sanctions it. Immediately he shows his Chaturbhuja form to Arjuna. And Krishna speaks now. You have seen this greatest form of mine, which has not been seen by anybody in this creation before. Even by reading Vedas, by doing yajna, by doing lot of studies, by doing dana, by doing great jobs in service of the people and doing tapas. This form cannot be seen by anybody else at all in this system, he says. And I also console Arjuna. Don't get frightened having seen my form. You have seen the horrible forms of mine. I will wish you that you come back to your pleasing mood again. And he blesses Arjuna to get back to normalcy once again. Sanjaya again tells us, having said that to Arjuna, he withdrew his cosmic form and he showed his real form in front of Arjuna. And Arjuna also confesses in the next sloka, Krishna, Društvedam Manusham Rupam. I have been watching your human form, Krishna. It's very pleasant to look at. Soumyam Janardana. I am restored to my original nature. He also promises that he got back his nature. And then Krishna says, you have seen a form that nobody else on earth, nobody else in the creation can see. Even gods are willing to see the form like this, but they won't. You are the only one who is blessed to have this, have seen this form. Again, Krishna repeats, nobody can see this form by reading Vedas, doing tapas, giving dana, giving yajna, whatever they do, they will not be able to see the same form as you have seen in me in this war field. Here we get a doubt. If we can't see God at all, what is the use of reading Bhagavad Gita for us? Krishna is not only advising Arjuna in the battlefield, he has me and you in his mind. Look at the beauty of next shloka. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya ahamevo midorjuna jnatum drashtuncha tattvena praveshtuncha parantapa. With great devotion, Krishna tells Arjuna, anybody can know me, jnatum can know me, drashtum can see me, and also get dissolved into me. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya ahamevo midorjuna jnatum, to know, drashtum, to see, praveshtun, to merge with, is possible, he says. And he assures every reader of Bhagavad Gita, he can also have a vision of his own, for his own ability. And ultimately he says, work for me, mat karma krun mat paramaha, mat bhakta sangavarjita. Work for me. What is the work Arjuna has to do after listening this Bhagavad Gita? He has to fight. Detached you do to your action, sangavarjita. Though you are killing those enemies of yours, other means, don't have a grudge against them. Nirvaira sarvabhuteshu yasa mameti pandava. If a man is like that, he comes to me, you can also come to me with this behavior of yours. Saying this Vishwarupa is withdrawn, normalcy is gained in the warfield. Thank you.